Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. We're super excited to be here and talk to you guys about what's new with Office in the web. I'm Carmen Smales. I'm a program manager for Office.com.
I'm Matt Gauthier. I'm a program manager on Word Online.
I'm Wenjun Gong, program manager of PowerPoint Online.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. So first, I just want to level set with what we're going to talk to you guys about today. Obviously, Office 365 is a vast suite of powerful tools, and most of these, if not all of them, are available in the web, right? So from Power BI, Planner, Flow, and more, there's a ton of value you can unlock from Office 365 in the web. But today, we're going to focus our conversation on Office.com and Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But we highly encourage you to go to Office.com and check out everything you get with Office 365 in the web. So why are we here talking to you guys about Office in the web specifically? You know, I'm sure you guys all are aware of the trend. Everyone's moving to the cloud. And as our customers are moving to the cloud, our users are choosing to do their work in a browser. Now, the numbers are staggering already. However, the trend of people moving to the browser to do their work is increasing at an ever-growing rate. So, why are our users choosing to do their work in the browser? First, they're always up to date. We at Microsoft invest a ton of our energy and our time in making sure that Office 365 can meet your needs to do your best work. And if you're working with Office in the web, you're always up to date. You always have the latest and greatest from Microsoft. The second reason is that we're using more and more devices to get our work done, right? So from our home PC, our work PC, our MacBooks, our tablets, our mobile phones, our content is with us everywhere we go as we cross devices if we're working in the web and using the cloud. And as you move device to device, the tools are familiar. It's easy to get up and running again, regardless of the device you're on. And last but certainly not least, all of the work we do today is we work, right? We're collaborating at an ever-increasing rate. And in the past, you might have had to worry when you were trying to collaborate with somebody whether or not they had all of the collaboration tools available to them. But if you're working in the browser and everyone you're working with is working in the browser, you can rely on the fact that everybody has all of the same collaboration capabilities that you do. So, you know, a year ago, the Office team took a step back. We saw the trend of people moving to the browser, and we asked ourselves, are we ready? Are we actually going to support all of our users moving to the web and doing their best work? And quite frankly, the answer was no. We would hear stuff from our customers that would say, I don't even know how to get to Office in the web. I don't even know how to get to those tools. If I put my content in the cloud, I'm not sure how to get back to it. We would hear things about just the experience being clunky, right? It wasn't as straightforward or streamlined as it was in the desktop applications to do their work. They couldn't do some of the basic things that they were used to doing, that they needed to do their job every day. We were just missing features and functionality. And finally, we were painfully slow, right? And we all know how important speed is in our busy jobs. So we have doubled down our investments. In the last year, we have tripled the amount of time and energy we're spending on supporting our users moving to work in the browser. We're centered on three things: making the web apps faster, making them better, and taking the intelligence of the Microsoft Graph and bringing it to the web and making the applications themselves smarter to support you in your daily job. So I'm going to jump into demos, and we're going to show you how we're doing that. I'm going to show you office.com. Matt will talk to you about Word and Excel, and Jen will talk to you about PowerPoint. All right. So office.com. If you haven't been using it already, over 40 million people every single month use office.com as the way to get started with Office and to get back to all of the tools and content they use on a daily basis. Let me walk you through the experience, but first I want to highlight the importance of the URL. Everybody needs a simple thing to remember. They can't remember all of our crazy long SharePoint URLs. They don't want to take the time to have to curate lists of bookmarks or lists of URLs. And so we've made it easy. If you need to access anything, all of your tools, all of your SharePoint sites, all of your content, just go to office.com. That's all you need to remember, making it faster for you to get started with work in the web. Diving into the experience, we have a list of applications at the top of the screen here. These are the applications that I, as an individual, need to do my work on a daily basis. So you'll see all the old familiar tools of Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, SharePoint. But I use Dynamics 365 in my daily work, so that's right here for me. I also travel a lot, and so I often use the expense portal that's been curated and built for me by my IT admin. These applications are brought here not because I pinned them, it's because I'm entitled to them and I use them. So this is an automatically curated list based on what I use on a daily basis, making it faster to get to your applications in the web. Moving down the page, you'll see the document section. Now this is all of the content that I care about. It's organized in an easy, straightforward way to make me more efficient at getting to the content I'm working on. At the top of the screen, you'll notice a recommended section. These are documents that are bubbled up to me because they need my attention. It could be because I'm actively working on something and I'm about to present it in my next meeting. It could be because somebody has @mentioned me or replied to one of my comments. The Microsoft Graph is taking a look at all of these signals and ensuring the content I'm most likely to need when I come to this page is right at the top of the experience, making me more efficient and really providing me something I can rely on that kind of has my back. I don't need to always be on the lookout for emails coming in about @mentions or comments. I can just come here and at a glance, I can easily see what I need to catch up on and dive in. The rest of the document section contains all of the files that I've recently been working on. The importance here is that it's regardless of where it's stored. So it's OneDrive and SharePoint. And regardless of what application I use to create it, whether it's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Sway, Visio, all of my recent content is right here. And you'll notice that we bubble up activity here as well. So again, no need to monitor what's going on across all of your content. It's all right here for you. The other documents that are here are documents that I've pinned, documents that have been shared with me, and I have quick access to discover all of the other content in my organization that I might care about, whether it's because of the things I'm working on or the people I'm working with. With one click, I have access to all of the documents that I might want to look at. And then at the bottom of the page, quick access to OneDrive and SharePoint, again, getting me to the places where all of my content resides and where I do my work without the need to remember all of those crazy URLs. Moving back to the top of the screen, I want to quickly show you the Office 365 gallery. So I called out that we highly encourage you to go to office.com and check out all the value you get as an individual worker. The Office 365 gallery is the place where you can do that. This is everything that I'm entitled to as a user. These are all of the tools that my organization or my IT admins have given me to use to do my job. I can easily see what the application's about. I can jump in, learn more, get tools and training. And of course, I can just launch. At the top of the screen, you'll notice a couple of recommendations that are being made to me. Again, these recommendations are personally relevant for me and the work that I do. I do a lot with PowerPoint. I'm a program manager. If you're a program manager at Microsoft, you live and breathe in PowerPoint. But I haven't been taking advantage of the new themes. I didn't even know that we had new themes. This is a place that you can learn about things that are relevant to the work you do. Every day, when you're browsing through here, trying to get to another app, you can learn about everything that can help you do your best work. And this experience has been out in the wild for about a year, super helpful for our users. But what we realized was that, we're giving you quick access to everything you use with Office, all of your Office 365 applications, but we use more than Office 365 applications to do our work. And so we're super excited to announce the Your Company section, or if you're a school, your school. This section gives you quick access to everything that your IT admin has given you, whether it's third-party applications, custom applications. We make it just as easy for you to get to those things as it is to get to all of Office 365. Now, going back to Office.com, I'm going to quickly show you the Microsoft Search experience. I'm sure you guys have heard the news, Microsoft Search. This actually has been live on Office.com for the last 4 to 6 months. We've seen a tremendous impact to our users, a 6x increase in the number of users who we've actually been able to give them what they were looking for when they searched. And the reason is because we're actually personally tailoring all of the search results for you. As an individual, you have your own search ranking algorithm, making sure that we're going to be able to serve your needs. The things you're working on, the people you're working with, the tools you're using, it's curated for you. Every single person that searches will get a different set of results, and that's intentional. It's because you're all doing different work, and the search experience ensures that you get to what you need. So whether it's an application first, or third-party or custom applications, a file, a SharePoint site, or even a person, it's all just a click away on Office.com. Now, we're pretty excited because we're going to bring this search experience across Office 365. So it's super cool that it's on Office.com and you have the easy to remember URL, but it's been so successful that we want to take it everywhere you are. So you don't need to go to Office.com. You don't need to switch context or leave what you're doing if you're trying to find something. This search experience is coming across PowerPoint, it's coming across Excel, it's coming across Word, and that's really because we know that you need things no matter what tool you're working in. And we're excited to say that it's coming across all of the Office 365 applications over the course of this year. One other quick thing before I turn it over to Matt. You might have noticed as I was navigating across these applications, PowerPoint, Excel, and Word, that there's a new Start experience. The Start experience is aimed to be simpler and more effective at helping you get back into the work you're doing. So all of that power that we were showing you on Office.com in terms of recommendations, activity on your content, we're bringing that into all of the other Start experiences. It's live today in Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, coming soon, Sway, OneNote, and all of the rest of the Office 365 applications to make your experience easy to use and familiar for the tools you're already using to jump back in, make sure that piece of content you need is right there at your fingertips. However, it's also aimed at making it easy for you to pick up new applications. So if you're not familiar with Forms, Power Apps, all of the other applications across Office 365, it can be daunting to get started with those. By bringing a familiar experience across every single application, we're actually making it easier for you as a new user to acquaint yourself, to orient yourself, and to get started using that application. So be on the lookout for these new start experiences coming across the rest of Office 365 soon. Thanks so much. I'm going to turn it over to Matt, and he'll talk you through Word and Excel.
Thanks, Carmen. I'll start the demo in the Word Start page, and I'll open a file here. So being faster is our #1 customer request. Success for us means that we're snappy enough that you forget that you're working in a browser. Maybe not at the hotel browser, but you get my point. First thing you'll notice is we open up in edit mode. If you have edit rights, you open in edit mode. If you have view rights, you open in the viewer. We also have the ability, on a per document basis, to recommend read-only. This is helpful if the document is final, or if it's stored in a central location and you want to prevent accidental edits. Next, you'll see the simplified ribbon. This is coming to all the Office apps. It's streamlined and gives more room for your content while having all the familiar tabs. They have these overflow menus, and these galleries and the ribbons that you're used to. But it also sort of scales to different form factors. So as you go into smaller resolutions, more of these little commands go into the overflow menus, but everything is still a click or two away. We don't have all the basic features that you need for everyday use. We hear it a lot, and we want to go beyond light editing. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that we've added. I'll start with pictures. I'm going to insert a picture I took on the trip. And I can resize it. I can crop it. I can rotate it. And I can do all of the wrapping features that you'd expect. Next, we did a bunch of table improvements. So I'll use the ribbon to apply a style. I can split cells and merge them, of course. And we've added the ability to insert new rows and columns with simple clicks here. Click. Lastly, I'm going to insert a picture in here. And because it knows I'm inserting a picture into a table cell, it's going to resize it for me automatically, so I don't have to do that. Next, we added more fonts. A lot more fonts. We went from about 50 fonts to over 350 by integrating the Microsoft Cloud font service. Now, while this is a lot of fonts, we could have 1 million fonts if we don't have that one font that your company uses. We hear the feedback. We are working on how to support custom fonts, and so hopefully you'll see that soon. Now, that was a couple of basic features that you need to do for every day. I'm going to move on to some of the features that leverage the Office 365 ecosystem to provide better collaboration and smarter features. So this first example, I'll see I have an acronym. And acronyms are everywhere around us. Some of them are in common use. Some of them you can find on search on the web. But a lot of them are specific to our company or even our team, right? So what we're doing is we're using the Microsoft Graph to create a personal repository of acronyms and these definitions. They actually come from my email and my files. And so this one, monthly active user, came from a file. I can open the file if I want. And also, because this is sort of backed by machine learning, it's always important to give feedback. This is just one example of how we're starting to use the Microsoft Graph, and there's a whole bunch of more ideas that we've got that we're incubating on. Next, I'm going to show you the new commenting feature. Comments are fundamental for how people collaborate. We've got an all-new comment UI, and basically as I click, it's going to scroll and highlight where the comment is. I can reply to a comment here to say that I've added the picture. And similarly, I could just, because I edited the table, I can delete that. What you'll notice down here, it says 3 more replies. This is a comment thread that had a whole bunch of replies. And what we do is we sort of collapse it down so you can see the beginning and the end. And when you select it, it sort of expands it all down. Okay? This one, I actually want to resolve it and not delete it so I can keep it for history if we have to go back to it. Finally, Alex is asking me a question here, if I have any ideas, and I'm going to mention Lee and ask him if he has any ideas. And what's going to happen is Lee's going to get an email that it has a link directly to this comment. And I'm also going to ask Diego as well. And this time, what's going to detect, it's going to detect that Diego doesn't have access to the file. So to basically confirm that it's the right Diego, if you don't have access to it, it's going to prompt me and make me actually say, yes, is this the right Diego? In this case, it is. Okay? This new way of comments is going to fundamentally change the way people work. Just a couple of months ago, I'd be reviewing a document and I'd leave a bunch of comments, and for some reason I felt compelled to go to Outlook. And then I do new Outlook and I put the people on there. And then I find myself copying and pasting all the comments and sort of summarizing it. We don't need to do that anymore. When someone adds a comment to your document, you get an email. When someone replies to a comment you thread, you get an email. When you get @mentioned, you get a link directly to the document. It makes collaboration a lot easier. I work on a bunch of different files, and here's another file that I work on. And here I see that Alex has commented on the file, and I'm going to go into that. Make sure it's the right one. And it's telling me that Henrietta is here already, and I can see that she's got here in the new co-auth gallery where I see her picture, but she's actually inactive, so it says that she's inactive here. We're keeping track of who's actually working in the file versus having it open. The while you're away feature, it came up, and this is remembering when the last time I saw every document and the state of that document. So when I return, it'll basically let me catch up with changes really quickly. So Alex made a change here, Henrietta made a change. Think of this as light track changes. There is nothing to accept or reject, but it's just always working there. This is automatic. If I don't want to work in the pane, I just want to get done my work, I can hover over these little cards, the little hints, and it tells me nice and quick who's doing something. I see that actually Henrietta became active again. Yay! And I can see her little cursor typing as well. Next, I'm going to move on to Excel. Again, you're going to see the default to edit and simplified UI. And a couple of other improvements we've made. Excel has increased their file size limit from 5 megabytes to 30 megabytes. They can also open up more types of files. So if you have cropped images or group shaped, a very small % of files, you'll get the dialog that says, hey, the web can't open it. But we're shrinking that % all the time. Again, I'm going to start with basic use features. I can right-click and duplicate a tab. I can give it a color. And I can rename it. I can also just quickly drag and drop it to reorder it. Now, last year, we added the ability to add shapes. So we've got this nice, cool shape gallery, which I can add. And then we listened to feedback, and it was pretty simple. Hey, that's great, keep it up, but I want to insert my own pictures. So we added the ability to insert pictures from your hard drive as well. Next, we've improved copy-paste. And I'll show you a couple of those examples. I can copy this image and paste it on this sheet, across sheets. Other copy and paste improvements include the ability to copy a row and insert it. These are all basic things. And then if I copy a range of cells, this time I'll use the keyboard, and insert these, I'm going to get the familiar Excel dialog that tells me if I want to fill down or move my cells down or to the right. This allows me to work and not mess up this table at the right. Similarly, I can also cut a chart and paste it on another tab as well. Next, I'm going to move to formula editing. We added the colored references. So you'll see these colors here. and as I select cells, I get a different color. A couple of other examples of this coloring. This is a range of cells. Here's a whole table. It works for rows and columns, and it's really helpful when you got these fancy formulas and you want to make sure all the references are just right. I got one more feature for formula editing, and this is a great one. Simply being able to make a formula across tabs. That was one of our top requested features, and now you can do that. Conditional formatting we've also added. Conditional formatting allows these different formats that get applied automatically based on the values. I can apply icons or color scales. The color scale here simply says that the biggest number is the greenest, the smallest number is the reddest, and it creates a gradient in between, and as the numbers change, the colors change as well. Next, data validation. This is the ability to limit what the input can be on any given cell. A popular example is creating a list or a drop-down, and I'll do that now with managers. And now I have a drop-down list that I can pick from. And then if I insert an invalid cell, I'll get this dialog, which I can customize from the previous dialog. And it tells me I have to insert another value. So we've had the ability to interact with pivot tables that were created in the Windows or Mac versions. And so I can sort and I can filter and drag and drop. And the feedback was pretty clear. Hey, that's great, but I want to insert my own pivot tables. Now we support that. So I can click some of these things and drag and drop. It works just like the rich applications. So that's a few of the basic features that we've shown. And now I'm going to move on again to a little bit more fancy features. So the first thing is this ideas thing. So I know Excel pretty good. I can create pie charts, maybe a column chart on a good day. But here's a chart that has some outliers. And I actually just don't know how to create that. I mean, I'd want to, but I'd have to ask for a lot of help. So we're going to have this ideas button. So all of our smart features are sort of being branded under this ideas thing. And what this is going to do in this case is it's going to analyze my data and the structure of the data, and it's going to start recommending charts. Okay? But not just any recommendation. The engine is sort of tuned to find outliers and trends and correlations. And you can see that first chart I created was down here. We recommend a few of them, and then I can search, I can just browse and find interesting insights here. And any one of these, I can actually insert the pivot chart. So yes, this is GDPR compliant, and it's also supported in English, China, Japan, Spanish, German, and French. Next, I'm going to show you new data types. So over here, you'll see I've got some countries and I've got a little table. I've got this little map icon, and what that is this is going to bring up this fancy tooltip and show me that United States is actually a recognized data type, and I've got all this interesting information. This table that I created is actually like formulas using these countries and the sort of metadata that's applied. And because it's Excel, I can just type France, and it's going to leverage the web, go figure out that it's France, fill out the table, and I've got all this new data. I can create one of these things super easy. I'll just select some companies, go to the Data tab, apply stock, and it's going to sort of scan and figure out what this thing is. Yeah, we have some lawyers. This is not a bug. This is saying that the data is provided as is. Maybe you should check another source, so let me just close that. But now that this is a table, I get these little cards. And because it's a table, I've got this list of recommended, or of all the fields. I can just quickly scroll through and add all these. So let me add a couple. And because it's Excel, of course, I can do a formula. And I'm going to click this Microsoft. And as I click the dot, the key thing is to hit the dot, I'm going to get a list of all the properties that are there. And I can click one of these, and because it's Excel, it just fills it down automatically. Back over here, the last Excel feature I'm going to show you is the form feature. The form feature replaces the survey feature, if you're familiar with that. I'm going to create a new form. I'm going to type a new title, Event Feedback Survey. And then I'm going to add a question. And using machine learning, we figured out just from the title, we started recommending these questions. And I can actually add a couple of these pretty quick, or add my own. These I can customize, so I'm sure you're all satisfied, so I'll get rid of that one. And I could also add my own questions. When I share, there's a couple of ways to share this. So I can share the form to get answers and get responses. But I can also send a link to the form out if I want people to help collaborate with me. So even this form itself is collaborating, and I can have multiple people editing at the same time. I'll fill out this thing. And so this is sort of the computer view of the form, and I'll submit that. I'm going to submit another response. So I'm going to the second response, but this time I'm going to switch just to see what it looks like in the web. So we give you a preview of how this form looks like on a web. And I'll fill this out, again, and hit submit. And then when I go back, the form design has sort of the design tab, and it has my responses tab. So when I click responses, it's going to give me an automatic report of all of the responses in real time. I don't have to do anything. It's just all automatic. But it's reminding me that all the data, every form is associated with an Excel file, and it added a new sheet and puts all my responses in the Excel file. With that, thank you. I'm going to hand off to Wenjun, who's going to demo PowerPoint.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, next I'm going to show some of the new features in PowerPoint Online. And I would like to start a very challenging one. In this SharePoint file folder, there's a very big file, very big PowerPoint file, which is 558 megabytes. I'm not sure whether any of you ever opened such a big file in browser. I'm going to try today and do some editing there. Okay, I will see whether it works. Yeah, it just showed up in several seconds. And all of the content have loaded here and default into edit mode because I have edit permission here. We have made a dramatic improvement to make you open the files or PowerPoint files in browser faster. Not only for the big files, but also for all kinds of files you are working today. And performance is not only for booting the app, we also made improvements for the interactive actions within the document. If I navigate the slides, you can see that all of the thumbnails has already been loaded on the left pane, and I can switch to the slides. And also, if I duplicate some slides here or move a couple of them, you can see that all of the content just show up as I release the mouse. And we also did improvement for the text. As you can see, now the texts are clearly rendering in our browser, no blurry anymore. And the performance for editing and text is also improved. If you have noticed, PowerPoint Online is also using a new ribbon, singular ribbon, to give you more room for you to work on your canvas. And all of your familiar features are still sitting there with a modern UI. And we do hear your voice for asking more features. So if you go to Insert tab today, besides the local picture, insert the online picture from Bing, we also allow you to insert your own picture stored in the OneDrive cloud storage right now. And we also add supports, allow you to insert icons from our online repository. And if you go to Design tab, besides the built-in themes, we also have more options for you to customize your slide size. See, we have much more options today. If you want to go to File to print your document, besides the first page slides, you can also print with notes or print as handouts. And if you want to download, we have several options for you to choose, especially for the last one, download as image. I know this is a feature asked by many people. So by enclosing all of these feature gaps, we hope that we are making you more productive in browser today. And also, we want to make you more productive for design your slides. If you are not that good at making a beautiful slides as me, here's good news for you. We are integrating a bunch of AI services into PowerPoint, which is called Ideas. You may have already seen this feature in other sessions during Ignite, and I can help you to warm up to revisit these features. So here is a plain text stack without any image, without any fancy layouts I created earlier. I will show you how I can leverage ideas to transform it to a beautiful slides, beautiful deck. So for the ideas pane, you can see that there are several cards show up automatically. The first one is to choose a slide. There are some recommendations for the style of these slides. And the second card is the suggestion for my pictures, which aligns to my content. And the third one is for some recent document I worked. So, and the recommendation actually is dynamic. So if I type some keywords here, for example, I would like to insert some image related to water, because we're in Ignite. So you can see that the recommendation here actually is dynamic changing. So let me insert a beautiful image to make my first page look better. This one looks good. And you can see the ideas pane will bring up the design ideas to give some suggestions for my layout. I just choose this one because it looks great. And one more thing I want to do in this page is that I want to insert some introduction for Microsoft Ignite. Then when some other people open my document, you will be able to know some information for Microsoft Ignite. So I go back to ideas pane, still starting from the category here. Other than pictures, I would like to take what's there for web and for knowledge tabs. Okay, from web cards, you can see there's some introduction for Microsoft Ignite, and yeah, the Wikipedia one looks good. So I just use one click, click the button link. It will automatically add the hyperlink into my content. It's very easy and very efficient. Okay, let me move to next page to continue the polishing. And also go back to ideas. So for this content, I have some bullets for project scopes. And I want to apply a beautiful layouts. This one looks good. And actually, it's a new service we added to design ideas. It converts my plain text, my bullets, into beautiful smart art with icons. I know that I believe icons can help me to deliver a better message. And you may have already noticed, right now, we are making improvements to smart arting. You can just edit your text easily from the text pane here. And what's more exciting is that if you do not like the icons suggested, you can just select it, and it will automatically give you more options. The first five just show up in this pane, and if you still don't want them, you can see more icons. It will bring up the icons repository for you to choose. So I can choose one to replace it. Yeah, and also you can go to the graphics tab to customize the formatting of your icons. For example, you can change the graphic style, you can change the fill color or outline color. You can customize the layouts based on your needs. Good. Okay, so let me move on to the third page. So besides the layouts, our AI service is doing more. It also can help you to do better authoring. You may have already been very familiar with the red squiggle for the spelling arrow. So here you can see something more. The blue one, the blue double line, actually stands for some grammar arrow. And the golden line is some writing style recommendation. I can correct all of things just by a couple of clicks. And here is one more card showed up on the ideas pane, which is called consistent checker. It checks the content of my document, my slides, and gives me suggestions to make the writing in this slide more consistent. The first one is for punctuation. I used this in this slide. You can see that it's not consistent. I can just use one click to correct it. Oh, there's one more, which is for the compound spelling of two words here. It's websites. I can also use one click to correct it. Yeah, I think this is very useful when multiple people are working on the same document. They may have different writing style, and our intelligence service will learn this content and give you suggestions to make it better. Now I have already corrected all the writing things. It's time for me to apply another beautiful layout for it. So you can see that the content is already updated here. This one looks good. And you can see that previously I have some bullets for the dates here, and right now it automatically converts my bullets into the timeline. This is much better for me to demonstrate my content, my milestones here. Yeah, that looks great. And if you go to more design ideas, you can see there are more options here. This is also a timeline. You can feel free to choose the one matches your theme. Okay, next page is very simple. Just choose one layout matches my first slides. Yeah, you can see that. I have already finished the polishing just in a few minutes. This is very cool and very efficient. So these are all the editing capabilities we added to PowerPoint recently, and there are more. We also did improvement for our slideshow. So here is the last document I want to demo to you, and I would like to start the slideshow directly. So the first thing you may notice is that now we are making the slideshow in browser full screen. And the more exciting thing is that the fish here is actually a 3D model I inserted from a repository. Yes, we are bringing the 3D model into web apps right now. And if I move forward, you can see that fish is moving. The 3D model is moving, and it's very fancy. And we're leveraging WebGL to render such kind of animation and transition in the browser. It's very easy to do. Just a few clicks, let me show you. What you need to do is just duplicate your slide here and make sure it uses a transition, which is called morph. Some of you may have already used that. And then move the content of your duplicated slides, and we'll move the fish away. Then go back to start the slideshow. And now the browser will start to create this kind of animation. And if I move forward, yeah, it's just similar as what I did before. It's move just like a movie. It's very fancy, right? All right, that's all the things I want to show you today. I will get back to comment. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. So, switch us back. So essentially, we showed you a bunch of ways in which we're really improving the browser experience, and we want you guys to be taking advantage of them. You know, if you're still using Office like you did 2 or 3 years ago, you're really not getting the most out of Office 365. You should be saving to the cloud, working in the browser, and leveraging all these intelligent capabilities and collaboration capabilities to really do your best work. And so we've got some quick calls to action, then we have a few minutes for Q&A, I think. So first, if you're not already one of the 40 million people using Office.com to get to all of your tools and your content, become one of the next 40 million. We're sure that you'll find it useful for your daily job, and tell others about it as well. Second is use the cloud, save files to OneDrive, so that no matter as you're moving devices, you have all of your content with you, and you can use the browser to get all the latest and greatest functionality. Check out our intelligent features. They're really awesome, more being added every day, really help you shine and do your best work. And I think you might have noticed a theme. Everything we're doing is because of feedback directly from you all. We really are listening. We look through our feedback every single week, and we shape our product based off of what we hear from you, our customers. So please, please, please go in there, give us feedback, and tell us what you think about our products. We'll respond for sure. Thank you so much.